Good morning, everyone. Brian here with BMK Retro Gaming. This morning I have a review for you guys of the ColecoVision original library game SubRoc. Now, it was originally developed as an arcade cabinet original by Sega in 1982 and was kind of interesting as it had a setup to give you a periscope type view, which provided a 3D effect to this scrolling shooter. You know, screen scrolls left and right, up and down. And basically, after, obviously that's a tough effect to actually, or was back then, to port over to a home video game console. So when Coleco in 1983 got the licensing rights to do a port for their ColecoVision home video game console in 83, it ended up dropping the 3D effect. Though it's still a pretty nice game, or a nice port of the game regardless of that. And let's see, the original had been known as SubRoc 3D, the arcade cabinet original, while the ColecoVision port is just known as SubRoc. Having it known as SubRoc 3D when it's not 3D wouldn't have made much sense, so there you go. Anyway, it's not a terribly complicated game. You have your side buttons to fire with, and joystick for movement, and of course, at the end of each stage, you have enemies both above and below the water, and at water level or below, you will fire torpedoes, whereas at above water level, you will fire what look like cannon blasts. Anyway, at the end of each stage, you have a type of boss battle with a boss which has a shield to destroy. They're not as tough as later generation boss battles, of course, but it's nice to have a game which actually had one. Anyway, I have my loose copy right here, SubRoc, sent over by my friend Mr. Scott Gull, not too recently. Let's see, it says 1982 Sega Enterprises Incorporated and 1983 Coleco Industries Incorporated. So, yep, 83. Anyway, with no reason to delay, I'm going to go ahead and get us set up with my ColecoVision Phoenix, and we're going to check out the gameplay. Okay, so here we go. One player, skill level 1. Those will intergain pretty quick. They're enemy missiles, and that's a carrier type ship, and well, worth a good deal of points. There are these guys that come in formation, and you're real pain in the neck to get rid of. Oh, I don't think so. I'm not going to play that with you. Not one way or another. Try again. Get away from my screen. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There is something that will be designated as a mystery ship or mystery craft for you to kill at some point, which happens to rack up your score by quite a bit more. Get off of my screen, you stupid fly! That's a mine. Which, kind of like the enemy missiles, will also end your game pretty quick. Or at least take a life. Of course, you can avoid those missiles just by pretty much, that was the boss. And right there, it's counting down the number of bonus points I get. They count down more the longer it takes you to get rid of them. Anyway, missiles and mines can both be avoided rather than having to be shot down if you just move out of their way. Right. Didn't see that coming until it was too late. Uh-oh. That is a torpedo. That's another thing that's going to end a life pretty quick if you don't get rid of it or get out of its way. Oh, and pretty much every even-numbered level will end up taking place in a night mode. So it has a day-night shift to it. Nothing to need a torpedo. The green section right there is a shield, and that's what you're looking to hit. There you go, and a 1,000-point bonus. Not bad. Round 3. Yeah, I hit that. Not fair. The white thing boats are supposed to be some type of cruiser, if I understand right. Look at this, an old-time sailing ship. It would likely been our mystery ship if I had hit it. Oh well, maybe next time. On this one, I do really appreciate the graphics and animation, as they are pretty good. Yeah, the graphics aren't bad on this one, and the sounds are pretty decent as well, but probably got taken out by a torpedo. Game over. Well, 63,000 points is not so terrible, and I think you guys get the idea with the gameplay. Okay, so that was SubRoc, a 1983 original library game for the ColecoVision. To me, pretty good. And I'd say if you guys haven't tried it yet, and can either emulate it or find a copy, take a look into it. It actually was a pretty well-regarded game in its day, and I don't disagree. It's got a nice, fair level of challenge, which increases, but is not ridiculous. And who doesn't love a scrolling shooter? Though, I guess, there are more complex game concepts that can be appreciated, too. I love RPGs also. Or D&D type games, that type of thing. But SubRoc happens to be very good for going ahead and getting your fix for a scrolling shooter, and I can't complain. Anyway, my preferred YouTuber, 65 Gamer Guy, also happens to have a pretty nice video covering this game, or featuring this game, so I will go ahead and leave you guys a link to that one. And there's also a Wikipedia article, which is basically on SubRoc 3D, the arcade cabinet original, but it does go over pretty much the ColecoVision port, as it was, as far as I understand, the only port. Yeah, so I'll leave that for you guys too. To be honest with y'all, today is like day 3 or 4. I haven't been having a very, very great day. I did not feel, great week. I did not feel at all like doing this, and have been in a terrible mood. But that's one of the stupid things about my nature. Until or unless I were to decide to give up and just quit doing the channel altogether, I am going to keep to the commitment that I made, which is you guys will keep getting a video every Wednesday and every Saturday at least for reviews. So, although I didn't feel like doing it, I got myself up out of bed and did it. You're welcome. Anyway, if you guys enjoy my channel's content, please like, share, and subscribe. And please don't hesitate to leave any questions, comments, or suggestions down in the comments section below. You guys take care, have a nice morning, and I will see you again in my next video.